Hi, it's Chris and thank you for joining me today.
I'm doing two simple abstract pieces today, exactly the same technique and colour, so they will sit as a pair. I'm using some really lush colours. It's going from golds and reds into blues and silvers, but the pieces are going to be abstract. I'm going to use 2 flip cups on each canvas and tilt them, but I'm doing the colours exactly the same order. Each canvas is 20 by 20. They're decent frames though, they're really nice canvases. So these are the colours that I'm using today. I've got a metallic gold and I'm going to be putting silicone in that. This crimson, which I've custom mixed, and it's a really gorgeous colour. Prussian blue, which I'm going to be putting silicone in as well. I've got metallic silver, cerulean blue and black. So the colours are going to graduate from the golds and reds through to the blues and silvers. Totally abstract. Going to get cells because I'm using silicone, and it's a very simple technique to do, but it's very eye-catching, the results, if it works out. So I'm going to pour this canvas first, tilt it, and then I'll do this one. So I'm putting silicone in 2 colours, the gold and the Prussian blue. And because the Prussian blue is going to be in one of the middle layers, I'm going to mix the silicone into this now. I'm using Spot On Treadmill. And you don't need a lot. That was 2 drops. You only really need 1 drop. And I give it a really good stir in. Now I know there is a lot of debate about how you get cells with silicone. And people say if you only stir a couple of times, you'll get large cells. I really don't think this is true. I give it a really good stir because the cells happen because of the interaction of the paint moving, the consistency of your paint and how you tilt it and when you torch it as to the size of the cells. You're trying to combine oil with the water in the paint. So you're trying to defeat science by stirring it in. It will slowly separate. So you always give it a good stir, because if you don't stir it in, you'll get huge big blobs of silicone. Because I'm using silicone, when the paint goes over the edge, it can stretch and it can reveal the canvas underneath. So I'm just going to pre-paint the sides. I'm going to just use one of the colours I'm using, black. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but this is going to give a base. So if any canvas is revealed, you will see black, hopefully. Doesn't matter if you go over the edge a bit at the top, but I will just go round and do all the sides. So you can see it's not perfect. If you were really organised, you could do this the day before or something and let it totally dry, but it doesn't really, for what I'm doing, it doesn't really matter. Now there's a wonderful YouTube channel called The Left Brained Artist. He does loads of great videos trying out different resources, different products, what happens if you swipe with paper towel as opposed to card, all these kind of things. And he goes into great detail about silicone and cells. It's really worth watching his channel if you're having problems. As you can see, it's not perfect, but it'll create a base for my, if any silicone hits the canvas.
I filled my cups all at the same time with the same colours in exactly the same order.
Good luck, guys. Oh, look at that. I'm going to run this through the middle. Gorgeous. I'm not going to torch, there's air bubbles in, but I'm going to leave them. I've managed to lose my gold. I'm not sure how that's happened. I think I may have tilted it off. So once you've done a pour like this, always go underneath. That will stop more paint being pulled off.
Here's both canvases dried and they've come out really well, and originally I was thinking of having them with this graduation from the red going upwards, but I think actually you could turn them and have them like this. I think they work both ways, so I'm going to have problems when I come to frame them which way I'm going to actually put the hangers on. The only thing I'm slightly disappointed about is the amount of gold that should have been with the red, and I most probably didn't put enough gold in my cup, and also I do think I did actually tilt most of the gold off. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.